Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstrud. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one goes out of bounds. A less than ideal beginning to this game.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. And Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They're going to run it here.
From a defense, as the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you
takes the handoff again, but only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout, and the pass is incomplete. Early in this season group, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport group. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best. That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's good as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. To throw, it's Manning. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Ran down the middle. It's Moore. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Here he goes. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Hardy. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
2nd down play coming up. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. With sure hands, it's Terry. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Keeps it on the draw. He tests the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on purpose.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hardy. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. And now the running back's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Back to throw. It's Manning. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's in the clear. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Let's stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. So it's incomplete. Pass caught, but they ruled him out of bounds.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But There have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and try to creating that new legacy for Texas and having elite receivers.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
You know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's swarmed by the defense. Here we go. Third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Scanning the field. It's Manning. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's on fourth down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, what a grab! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. What a catch! Oh, and it's a fumble! And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Coleman. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass complete on a crosser. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Missouri.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. As the first down is still going. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Ball carrier tackled there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They'll try to run for the first down. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the right side.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Jones. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Butler. And the return will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here's the handoff. Fighting him off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Tight end makes the ground. It's a solid gain, moves the ball up to the 28. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He brings him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A quick throw out left, complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Longhorns will have first and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Looking for a gap. It's Jones. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Hawk over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk glass. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. And it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming out there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using his legs. It's Jones. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. The catch is made. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Bringing pressure. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Now, that pick may be the cherry on top of what has been a very disappointing passing performance for this quarterback today. They never were able to find a rhythm through the air, and it ended up costing them the game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
So here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks free in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. To the air, it's Manning. Takes a deep shot on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Leaning on the run game here. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Missouri now operating in the red zone. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The shotgun running play call. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mizzou. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate. Some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. swarm for the pass rush. A sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. No press here. The defense backing away. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. The back's got it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Dropping back. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. The Sooners offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Breaks free. On the move now. Gets some space around the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Sooners begin a new series here. 1st and 10.
If that's any indication of what we're going to see today, we're in for some hard hitting. Quarterback's got to be careful with taking hits like that, or eventually the wear and tear of those hits will start to add up.
And the Sooners offense is on the move now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Brooks. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. 2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Ott. Eludes a tackle. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
QB decides to keep it here. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score. So Missouri's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. It's a quick grab. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand. Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Defense is coming after him. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner heads out of bounds. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On the ground, it's Hardy. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Fires it on the move. It's incomplete. Pass broken up, but a flag down. Let's see what this is about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Now it's second down here. Keeping it on the ground here. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12th.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Nowhere to run, like corralling for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Play action here on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And here's the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. And there's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And now the running back's got it again. First out and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. Will not be brought down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. He gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Pass complete on 2nd down now. Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner being brought down.
Well,
that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. That's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. To throw, it's Mateer. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
Grab behind the line, it spurts. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Makes the grab. It's Burks. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Design quarterback run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he's brought down with that strong stiff arm. Earned him the first down. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The ball is loose. The ball rolls out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but it's short of a first down.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. The offense clicking now, they're building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. Stopped right there at the line with no gain. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
With the catch, it's Burks. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass rush closing in. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Back in motion now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
It's another deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And it's fair caught right at midfield. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. On the ground, it's Barnes. He's got the first and still going. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Sooners have first and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Sooners look at a cash in the red zone. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Grabs behind the line. It's Barnes. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Running back has it on a screen now. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Can he get there on the ground? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now here's the toss play. He's past the marker and still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well,
pressure is coming.
The pass rush gets home. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Now rolling out to his left. With the catch, it's Terry. He's swarmed by the defense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. That's Hawk. It's Hardy. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Finds his man. It's Coleman. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Missouri now in the red zone. They'll try the right side on the toss. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
On third and go, he's going to try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Important second down play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return now from midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it. A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down, bringing pressure. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. And the quarterback dropping back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Missouri! That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
It just outside the goal line. It's across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Mateer. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Over the middle, it's Lewis. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Grab behind the line, it's Spurs.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking for some space. It's Barnes. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, the energy really building back. They're going to care for this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Turn begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they'll return it blocked down by that coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Chewing clock with the running game. Powering through. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kirk. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's gone on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game. Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Running out of time in the pocket. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And that's a 3rd straight miss the mark.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. It's a quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Cut quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll try a pass here. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but that is a crucial crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And the offense will just take a knee. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.